Alrighty, how's everybody doing? I am G, the seeker of truth. This is Spiritual Stake, and yes, your spirit is at stake. So we are in our Bible breakdown. We are in Exodus chapter 20. If y'all remember last time in 19, I read 19, and then I messed around and my page was flipped over inside of itself, and I ended up reading the end of 20. So we're going to start at the beginning of 20 now, shall we? A quick overview of 19, we have God tells Moses that he needs to talk to the people. He needs him to consecrate the people, to go out and sanctify the people for 3 days. And they was on the mount, and he told Moses that the people couldn't come up the mount, and neither the priests. So he could come and he could bring Aaron. And so we have Moses who went up on the mount to speak with the Most High, Mount Sinai. But we're going right over into chapter 20. After Moses has received his instructions from the Most High, he's coming down the mount. And y'all know how we do it here. If you're going to fire up, go ahead on and fire up. And with no further ado, let's do what we do. Chapter 20. And God spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Okay. Now we go back to the gods, and we realize that there was more than one recognized as a god in this time. For that to be the first rule, for that to be the first commandment, thou shalt have no other God before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. So it say, you should not make a graven image. Let's see what graven is, because with these being the commandments given to Moses, this is what Moses came after. A graven image is a carved idol or representation of a god used as an object of worship. I'm gonna repeat that because I did what I did all the time. A carved idol or representation of a god used as an object of worship. So anything in your house that's a graven image, that's carved out of anything that you use as like a god, you worship it, you praise it. You ain't supposed to have it. So a graven image, you worship it like a god. That's a god of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under. Now, this is what I'm trying to figure out. If this is the second commandment on here, why is there so many pictures of said Jesus in households? And then here go the crazy, here go the tricky part about it, right? They got this picture, the head of Christ. It sold over 500 million copies. The head of Christ. It was painted by a man named Warner Salmon. Y'all look that up. Warren, I already did a video on it before, but we can do another. I'm gonna touch on it right now real quick so y'all can know what it is. This is Mr. Warner Salmon right here. He's an American painter, born April 30th, 1892. Best known for his works in Christian religious imagery, in commercial advertising, and freelance illustrations. He is most associated with the portrait of Jesus, head of Christ, of which more than 500 million copies have been sold. This is Wikipedia, right? And then we say, what is the head of Christ? Well, we all know what the head of Christ is. This is the head of Christ, right? So let me ask this. This is the question. Exodus 24 say, "Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth." If we know this is a commandment, then why was there 500 million copies of this picture sold, this painting sold? Why I see one growing up in my house? Why I see a picture of the Last Supper from somebody who wasn't there, but it's sitting over at our dinner table? The head of Christ in the living room. You walk right in, it's right there. Somebody who never seen this man say, "Hey, this is what I think Jesus looked like." And they sold 500 million copies of it in direct violation of Exodus 24. And nobody said nothing because, hey, this is what the world say do. So then what do 2 Thessalonians come in at? I mean, not 2 Corinthians come in at? 5. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them, for I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the 3rd and 4th generation of them that hate me. Right? And so it's a difference when you do something and you do it and you don't know. Right? But after you know, after you have the knowledge of it, to continue to doing it is saying, I am making the choice to abide in sin. Six, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain. Now, let's see, because I remember when I was growing up, and I used to say, they be like, God, you know, the GD word, they be saying that's taking the Lord's name in vain. But I don't think that was right, because as I'm finding out, ain't nothing that I was ever taught was right. Look at that, they trying to pull up it was right. Oh, man. In vain. Let's just try vain. Yeah, let's do it like this. Without success or result, or a result. So they say, you should not say, the Lord, thou should not bow down thyself to serve them, nor serve them. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them, for I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the 3rd and 4th generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandment. Thou shalt not take the Lord's name in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless. He hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain. And they say take his name in vain is without, what we just said it was? I had to try to figure out where we was at and got through all the way sideways. Without success or without a result. So you can't say the Lord's name without result. We're going to dig deep into that. 8, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy works, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou nor thy son nor thy daughters, thy maids, thy